Good morning, student. In the previous video, we discussed about the introduction of the chapter and the hard words of the chapter. Now, I will explain you about the introduction of the chapter and the summary of the chapter. Then we will read the chapter thoroughly. So this is two combined stories there. First is flying. His first name is His First Flight. It is about a seagull. So first of all, introduction of the poet, the author is Lemmy O'Flaherty. Lemmy O'Flaherty, obituary, 28 August 1896, 7 September to 1984. Born into a large poor family, he took inspiration from the pleasant life of people in the surrounding and included theme on his work. Irish novelist and story writer. He is known for his socialist writings write about a common people experiences. He was founding member of the Communist Party of Ireland. He worked in British Army also. In his household, both English and Irish was used. His works include short story, novels, stage play. Few are like The Neighbor's Wife, The Back Soul, The Informer, which has adapted as a film, A House of a Gold, a novel. It is when his short story were complete compiled. There were about 183 stories are there. This is also a story about the same. He was written about a seagull. In this unit, the seagull, it is an imaginary story. Obviously, stories are sometimes imaginary, but the lesson we learn from that story is very good. The message of the story is that by taking that one learns by taking courage and not by sitting late. So this is the writer wants to say in his story. He wants to say the title for his first flight is appropriate as a story takes about a maiden flight of a seagull. It is based on the theme that self belief and confidence can be brought through the motivation. The seagull is scared to fly, but its parents and siblings motivate it to fly. After overcoming a momentary feeling of fear, the young seagull finally experiences the joy of completing his first flight. The lesson conveys the message that self reliance is very important and parents should encourage their children to have a strong self belief and self confidence. One should try to overcome fear by flying it. This is the thing he has written in this story. Here, parents in this story, the interesting the baby seagull chick who was afraid of flying. He did not have a self confidence. He was full of pessimism, means negativity. His parents and other siblings scolded him, taunted him, encouraged him, and even tempted him with food. But everything was in vain. He was left alone by his parents for 24 hours without any food. He was begging for food and his mother was looking at him. She picked up a piece of a fish and flew across him. The sight of a food maddened him. He cried and screamed, but finally his wings opened automatically and he dived into the water and flapped his wings. He was joined by his parents and siblings in first flight. His family praised and his efforts and offered him scrap of a dogfish. So this is the story that is written by him, and this is the motivational story to for all of us.